Hi guys, welcome to Dog in the Moto. Now I did promise you that we would be going for a test ride on one of the Windgoo bikes. Now I've done that test ride. Apologies, there is some heavy breathing on there. Not rude, I'm just really out of breath and out of shape. One too many pies I think. So have a quick look at the bikes. There's the Windgoo bikes. Back to me. Those are actually, in my opinion, excellent value for money. Would I buy them again? Yes I would. It's absolutely brilliant. From a test ride we've been on, bear in mind that any comments made during the test ride are my own comments. They are my opinion. By all means, go out and try it yourself. The Windgoo website does seem to have a 30-day trial on there, so you can order one, try it for 30 days. If you don't like it, send it back. I have not tried that. I can't say the validity of that or how good that is, but what have you got to lose? They're reasonable e-bikes at a reasonable price. Well, you'll see, they take me up an 11% gradient, and with all these pies in there, it's quite a feat in itself. Right guys, over to the test ride. Sticking to speed limits and making sure that we're not causing any issues to anybody else on the road. So I just started off on gear number 5 without noticing. Already doing 9 miles an hour. It's a nice flat road though. So let's put it up to pedal assist number 2. Oh, that is pretty, it suddenly pushes you along. Go on, let's go up to number 3. Oh yeah. Right, that does push you along quite quickly. Change gear up to number 6. Yes, that's pretty quick, that is. That works quite well. 15.5 miles an hour, which is the legal maximum for this type of bike in the UK. After 15.5 miles an hour, pedal assist should stop working. You should be on your own. So I'll just drop down a couple of gears and go up the hill. And straight away you can start to feel the hill start, the pedal assist kick in there. I'm barely pedalling, barely putting any pressure on the pedals at all. Obviously people think I'm nuts talking to myself. Car coming up behind us. Of course he should only overtake if there's 1.2 metres of space. And he's going to be quite a wide berth, which is very good. Thank you. Yep, the sun is behind me, so unfortunately I'm going to glare you out a little bit sometimes. And it's pushed me up this hill quite nicely, but there is a much steeper one to come. So this is all downhill here. I tell you what, it's pretty chilly today. We're doing 20.7 mile an hour. The speed limit down here is actually 60 mile an hour for a motor vehicle. I don't think we'll get anywhere near that. We may get close to 30 though. There's a car coming the other way, so I will slow down and let him come past. Even though by law I actually had right of way there. It was quite obvious that he wasn't going to let me go and have my right of way. Likewise with the van, he's tried to pull in as far as possible, so we'll let him off. Though he should have actually stopped according to the code, the new rules in highway code. So we're on pedal assist number 3, doing 15.2 mile an hour according to the speedometer on here. How accurate that is, I have no idea. I've got no way of comparing it. Farmers are pretty much preparing the fields for next year now. All nicely ploughed. Again, we will let this car come past. Right, we're about to start going up the hill. So I'm going to drop down a couple of gears and let the bike just take me up. So I'm now in gear number 2. Not putting any pressure on the pedals at all. Letting the bike just take me up the hill. let's see how this takes us up here, because this does get pretty steep up here. Big pile of gravel there. Don't know how long that's been there. Light aircraft going over. Lovely sunny afternoon. If it wasn't so cold, I think it's probably about 10 degrees, if not a little bit chillier, you wouldn't know it's October. The autumnal colours on the trees, always a pleasant thing to look at and walk through, until you get the muddy leaves, of course. Again, still, I'm hardly putting any pressure on the pedals, and you probably don't see how steep this hill actually is, but it is actually quite a gradient. Don't ask me what it is. And I'm still doing, what, 9 miles an hour up here. Right, I'm starting to put a bit of pressure on there now. Gonna have to go down to number 1. It's the old midfield nurseries. No longer a nurseries, I'm afraid. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of a struggle now. But we can still go up the hill. We're still going. I'm not the most in shape person, so if I can get up here, anyone can. We're very nearly at the top now. Well, good news is, as out of shape as I am, I didn't have to stop. And there's a brow of a hill directly ahead. So here's a brow of a hill. See, we made it all the way up, no problem. Well, I say no problem. I'm a bit out of breath. But all in all, I think it was pretty good. And it's quite a steep hill. And I'm out of shape. And this bike pushed me up with no issues. Good thing is there's a downhill on the other side, which is nowhere near as long to come back up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at this turning here and actually turn around and go back in the same direction.
Make sure nothing's coming. Nope, we're clear. So we'll turn around and push ourselves up a hill again. Again, I can feel that pedal assist kicking in. In fact, I can change up a few gears here. Flying along up here, 13 miles an hour. It's a lovely afternoon. Fantastic to come out on a bike ride. I'm now on gear 5, doing 14.9 mile an hour uphill. Now that big hill which we've just come up, we're going to go down. Now we go to 11% gradient, so that is pretty steep. Right, we're going to just travel down this hill. Don't want to go too fast because you never know who's coming in the other direction. So let's take our time a little bit. There is some pretty blind bends on this hill, like this one here, so we can't necessarily see what's coming the other way. I'm doing 25 mile an hour near this. In fact, I'm doing 27, 29 mile an hour. You can hear those tyres whirring around. That is the tyre noise. Apologies if you're getting a lot of wind noise. So at the bottom of this hill there's some crossroads. I'm going to go to the left on these crossroads. And come back to where we started in a slightly different way. Here we are, indicating. Could have been quite nasty, she only just looked left in time. But she did spot me, so not going to complain. Now you can see these roads are not really suitable for too many vehicles to come along at once. If you're watching this from the United States, you probably think we're mad even cycling along these type of roads. Afternoon. There's all sorts of dangers like horse poo, loose gravel. They're not brilliantly maintained, these lanes aren't, but they're not the worst I've been down. I am literally just turning my pedals at the moment, letting the motor push me along. You may be able to hear the freewheel cog clicking away like any freewheel cog does, or gear. And here we are at the end of that lane now. So we stop, give way to any vehicles that are coming, and let's go. And again, you can feel that assist straight away there. So I've put it up a few gears, get up to number 7 again while we go down this hill. There's another one just after this, which is uphill. Nowhere near like the other one though. This one's a lot better gradient. It's a nice little stroll down this area as well. There's no rush. Not many vehicles come up here. But this pedal assist does make it a lot easier to get up these hills. I really cannot say that it's difficult at all. Still in gear number 6. I did come down from gear number 7. Car coming up behind me. Always alert. Gives a nice bit of clearance, thank you. Now mini roundabout here. Anything coming? Nope. So we can just go straight over. And we did okay. Back up to 15 mile an hour. Okay. He thought better of it. Nearly back to where we started now. So we're going to turn right down this next lane, so start to indicate so the car behind us knows where I'm going. And here we are, back to where we started.
So, that was a trial ride. As I said before, I think they're absolutely brilliant value for money. Yes, I would buy these again. I'm glad I made the purchase. I really do think they're really good. I can't say that they haven't got all the features of the other e-bikes on the market, because I've not tried the other e-bikes on the market. But this did what it said on the tin at a reasonable price. So I think my recommendation is, yeah, give it a try. Coming in future episodes, I bought a phone holder. We'll review that. We'll go through that. I've also got a wireless microphone, which I've used to record on the video. So hopefully you'll see the sound quality is actually pretty good on that one. But we'll do a review on that one as well, and I'll tell you where to get those from. And well, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the subscribe and like buttons. Cheers guys. See you next time on Dog in the Motor Road.